Hi, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm Caress the Goddess. Oh my goodness, and I'm happy to be your internet psychic. How are y'all? Good? This is a December 2025 reading. Current love situation, new love, career and money and luck. And I'll put the timestamps in, y'all, but I'm so happy to be back and reading. I have Scorpio energy today, channeled with the example of Sylvia Plath. And Sylvia is born October 27th, 1932. And she died, I believe, February 11th, 1963 at the age of 30 by suicide. She stuck her head in the oven. And all of her themes, all of Sylvia Plath's themes are scorpionic. And that's why I wanted to bring her up today, y'all. We'll keep it, I always keep it real for the readings. I don't want to start with something depressing, but I've been reading The Idiot's Guide to Alchemy, and everything that Sylvia Plath writes about is just that scorpionic phase of alchemy. And in her poem, Lady Lazarus, she wrote, out of the ashes I rise with my red hair and I eat men like air. And I'm like, okay, girl, work. Come on. But that red phase and the phoenix rising from the ashes, and the ashes being one part of the alchemical process, that's what's coming up this month for y'all, Scorpio. You have so much energy in you. And y'all, if you want to skip the channeled message, I'll timestamp that. But you have so much energy in you that's just ready to be transformed into something else that you might not be recognizable after this month. And I probably already told y'all before, I'm a Scorp. This is my tribe. I'm a Libra in sidereal though. So I feel like both energies come through, but this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Scorpio, and sidereal and tropical. But yeah, Sylvia Plath, it's obviously sad anytime someone loses a loved one to suicide. It's a very tragic thing, hands down. But it's also it's like the most brutal type of like self-alchemy and self-transformation, because you, just thinking of the alchemical process of death, you transform, you become vapors and all this stuff. And so it's like someone who can't mentally alchemize in any other way. That's like a forced way of doing it. But if y'all learn mental alchemy, sorry, y'all, I just want to get this sentence. If y'all learn mental alchemy, then you learn how to mentally kind of transcend and transmute without having to take such extreme physical measures. So yeah, transformative month for you guys though, because that's who came to me. And if you read her writing now, it's like it could be written yesterday. Kind of similar to Truman Capote. It's like, it's just a timeless style. Timeless style of writing, and it goes into the deepest, darkest corners of the mind. Scorpio's that water that fills in every crevice of the brain pattern, we soul merge, but that's the kind of month that you're in for, that absolute unrecognizable transformation. So thanks for letting me open with that channeled message, y'all. What do we have for Scorpio's current love situation? We have a card for Scorpio's current love situation. You out. You out. Some of the Scorps, some of y'all might have glowed up or whatever, but you're like, I'm good on this. And it's not. Of course this comes up with Scorpios. Each of these, you're like, I got options. I gotta go. And you're walking. Right now, your boots were made for walking. So whoever it is that you're seeing, one person, multiple people that aren't doing it for you, you're walking, honey. And also just drawing in, you're very attractive, drawing in fire sign energy. What else do we have for Scorpio's current love situation? But no, Scorp, you ain't letting treated. If someone thinks they're treating you wrong, they're not clocking no tea. With this, they're not clocking any tea. But this is also for Sagittarius too, for the Sagittarius season that we're in now, that goes on through almost the rest of December. And for some of y'all might even get gifted a little mode of transportation from somebody, or someone that you've seen works with cars in some capacity, or someone will fix your car, something that has to do with cars, but you really are out at the first sign of disrespect these days. So it's not looking good for this person, but someone's gonna try to keep you by impressing you with something vehicle related. That's so specific for the Scorps, but hey, get it, Scorpio. What else do we have for Scorpio's current love situation? And it may not just be a breakup. Okay, come on. You're getting gifted. You're getting gifted. Some of y'all are gonna get a proposal this month, or some kind of offer of commitment, because you started moving those feet. You know how they say in the Bible, when you pray, move your feet? This person, whoever it is, and I feel like, why do I feel like the Scorps have a roster? Scorpio. Everyone likes you. And you, oh my God, you're getting gifted this season, honey. If you don't see it yet, what now? It's December 4th. You got 3 weeks till Christmas. Things can change overnight. But someone's going to offer you some type of commitment. And you know, Pentacles, this could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be a fire sign with these two. But somebody wants to commit to you because you're this rolling stone. So whoever it is, they're going to try to make it up to you. This incense. Yeah, whatever they've been doing wrong, you're just getting a commitment offer and gift. You getting gifted. And someone might be Jewish too. It might not just be for Christmas with our little star here. But what else do we have for this current love situation? What's it look like? Maybe if they accept the commitment, or what does the offer look like? See? This person really is gonna come through hell and high water to try to keep you there. And don't be, listen, y'all. Somebody who wants to keep you only because you're walking away. But I told y'all, 8 is like one of the biggest transformative numbers in the tarot. And even for the 8 of Pentacles, it's that transformation through work. And the 8 of Swords, it's like that, just being bound. So that's where things change, absolutely. So things will not be the same in this situation anymore. But they really do want to commit to you because you're ready to chuck them out the window. That is so funny. What else can we have? Something else about this situation with the person? What else can Scorpio know about this? How will they know when it's coming? How will they know who it is? What else do we have for the Scorpio here? They really want you because you want to chuck it on the window. Okay, full moon. Okay, y'all. So the last full moon of the year we had last night. We had December 4th. So this could be someone, you either talked to them yesterday, met them under the full moon, or in the opposite, it could be the new moon. But this happens, this attempt for commitment happens in this moon cycle. And they could be a Cancer too, but just watch out for anything you might not know about them, because it might not be anything bad, but sometimes you never know. They could be in rehab, they could be hiding some kind of secret from you, and that's also why they want to rush this commitment. And I don't think it's good to stereotype y'all, but sometimes you just come across a really good deal, a good catch, and sometimes you gotta wonder why somebody, you have to wonder why someone is available if they're this like super eligible bachelor. And I'm really not trying to hate on anybody, y'all, but sometimes you just gotta check that. So this person, they sense that you don't want them, and that makes them want to ultimately commit to you, give you everything emotionally, literally by the next new moon, this person's coming in quick. And this read is very specific to Scorpio because none of the other reads were really going like this. But it's like that with Scorpio. They're very polarizing. You either fuck with Scorpio or you don't. And that's, I think it's, I mean, every type of energy has its purpose, but I think that's good because you don't want to be someone people are undecided about or feel nothing towards, unless you're like a spy. But you know, like in the dating world, you either want people to really like you or not like you at all. And this person does really like you, but they've been so lazy. They've been so lazy that now you're ready to walk. And they're like, well, how about this then? Keeping you. Can we get one more card for Scorpio's current? Okay. We got 2. Okay. I mean, part of the reason why you like them so much is the lust. But there's also a third party, either on your end or their end. I don't know if they cheated, if you cheated, or maybe you're not official, but you just have this roster. And so they're really, part of their ego wants to be the only one. And there's likely other ones here too, but yeah, they want you, Scorp, but not necessarily for the right reasons. They want to see this motorcycle that's always out on the road in their garage. So, but I think that it's fun, so keep doing it for the plot. I mean, don't get yourself in any danger, be careful, protect yourself, but keep doing it for the plot because it is also supposed to be fun, okay? And you get the most you can out of that situation. Let's go to new love now. What do we have in new love for the Scorpio? What's going on in new love coming in for December Scorpios? Ooh. You're playing hard to get with people right now. I don't know what it is, Scorp. You're the little December social butterfly. Maybe it's because in the winter, when everybody else is kind of like keeled off, you still feel kind of alive. You're tired, but you're playing hard to get. You have a lot of offers, but you're not really letting new love in. And why is that? You're kind of afraid. And like her shirt says, you're over it. You're over it. What else do we have for new love? But there's several options coming in. You're just not interested in any of these people until now. Oh. See, Scorp, that's you right here. You, that one person who hurt you, whether it was mommy and daddy and all that, they hurt you. And you never really moved on from that first heartbreak, Scorp. And that's why, that's what's keeping you from this. There's someone new coming in that's going to change that, though. This new person also could be a water sign with these, but this new person's uncrossing those arms, honey. This new person's uncrossing those arms. They feel good. That's your happily ever after. But you just have to get over it. Stop crying. Get your little butt up. Don't cry. Do better. Because, I mean, the person coming in, you cannot receive all these cups until you uncross those arms. So, I mean, get ready for them to heal the heartbreak. They're going to treat you better than you've ever been treated. Really. Really and truly better than you've ever been treated. This new person. What else do we have on the new person? Can we get one more? One more card for Scorpio's new love coming in. I mean, come on. What the hell, Scorp? What the hell? Wow. This has been the most positive new love reading ever. Maybe it's because it's the Venus day today. So, come on. Marriage, legacy, and money, generational wealth. This new person coming in is the shit. You got your dream person coming in and the old person trying to commit, but you're still hung up on the one time a Dusty didn't call you back. Stop it, Scorp. You got it. This is all you need to see. Come on. Some of the best love cards in the deck. And it's not just Two of Cups, because Two of Cups is like, oh, we have that connection. But this is real commitment, emotional fulfillment, commitment. Okay? Beautiful, y'all. This could be a Capricorn again. Could be a water sign, could be a fire sign. But someone who can commit. It probably ain't an air sign, okay? It could be, but it probably ain't. Let's go to money and career now. This is one of my favorite readings I've done recently, y'all. It's just it's good, it's honest. But that's what I meant about the transformation at the beginning, Scorpio, is that you've done the work. And you're still hung up, you still have a little bit of this energy, but you've done the work to where now your arms are just crossed. You're not really mad at anybody, but you're just skeptical. But you've done the work. You're not traumatized. You're not projecting onto people. You're not some crazy bee anymore. You ain't a crazy bee anymore. You ain't out there having wild ass, okay? You've done that work. What do we have for money and career for my Scorpies? What do we have for money and career? What's the next month like for the Scorpio collective? Okay, come on. So interesting how he keeps coming out. Can we have another for that one? Okay. Financial independence this month, Scorpio. Through an emotional maturity. Emotional fulfillment in the way that you earn your money, and it's going to reach you. It's gonna get you to financial security. Now, will the financial security happen this month? I don't know. If for some of y'all that need a job, that's there. Like, the immediate needs are met. But for some of y'all who are like, okay, maybe there's gonna be some fruit on your investment. Some of the stuff finally came through that you were betting on. And for some of y'all, this will be like one-on-one emotional type of work. You might get a bonus too, a bonus from a boss, like whoever it is at your company that is like really emotionally stable and mature, they might have a little bonus for you. But this is leading to your financial independence. This is leading to your clearing of debt. This is leading to a good part of life for you. You're tending to your garden. And this could be for some of y'all working for yourself too, because it's financial independence. So you're not tied to the man. But if you do have a boss, and some of y'all will get a new job with a male boss, but if you do have a boss, then they're seeing and appreciating the work that you've done, the fruits of your labor, okay? Perfect, y'all. What else do we have for Scorpio? For career, can we get one more card and then we'll do luck? Ooh. Y'all, don't quit. Right now, this is you fighting the voices in your head. Not just the crazy ones, y'all, but the doubt. You're fighting your own self-doubt because everything's creeping in, telling you not to do it, not to do your homework, that it doesn't matter, but really the only thing that can stop you is yourself. And if you look down, it would be like all the little doubtful versions of you kind of trying to take down the really motivated version of you. What do we have for luck for the Scorpios? What do we have for luck, honey? Message you've been waiting for. Message you've been waiting for. You're gonna be relieved. This could be a package in the mail that came late, something of the sort, or just contact from someone you haven't heard from in a really long time with good news, and really just overwhelmed, like abundance. So many things that are in your life that are positive, that like the good problem is you can barely carry them all, whether that's getting gifted like mad for Christmas, Hanukkah, however, Eid, bitch, or just actually being able to use your gifts. But this is abundance, okay? Abundance. But yeah, look out for that message, and look out collecting your harvest, winning a sweepstakes, something of the sort. Thanks so much, y'all. I gotta go, but comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So happy to be your internet psychic. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.